Uncertainty. It's that unsettling space between what we know and what we can't predict. And if you're anything like me, you've felt it before. That tension, that gripping anxiety over what might happen. But here's a thought. What if uncertainty wasn't something to fear, but something to embrace? We often think uncertainty is the enemy. We try to control every outcome, plan for every possibility, and yet we still find ourselves anxious. But what if I told you that uncertainty itself isn't the problem? The real challenge is how we think about it. Think about this. Most of our fears don't come from what's actually happening. They come from our minds spinning endless what-if scenarios. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. The fear of failure, rejection, not being good enough. It's not reality, it's our interpretation of reality. Fear is a defense mechanism. The brain, trying to protect us, keeps us stuck. But what if, instead of resisting uncertainty, we leaned into it? Let's get real for a moment. How many times have you avoided making a decision because you were afraid of an unknown outcome? You hesitated. You overanalyzed. Maybe you even talked yourself out of it. And yet, when you look back, how many of those moments of hesitation were truly necessary? How many times did uncertainty turn out to be an opportunity in disguise? The truth is, certainty is an illusion. Life has never given us a script. It's always been unpredictable, but we trick ourselves into believing we have control. The paradox is this: the more we try to force certainty, the more anxious we become. The more we resist uncertainty, the more we suffer. So, what if we flipped the script? Instead of fearing the unknown, what if we saw it as an adventure, a possibility, a new chapter waiting to be written? Here's something to consider. The best moments of growth in your life probably came from a place of uncertainty. Maybe it was starting a new job, moving to a new city, or even stepping into a relationship. There were no guarantees, yet you moved forward. And that's the key. Action is the antidote to fear. Not overthinking, not waiting for the perfect moment, just taking one step at a time. And when fear creeps in, ask yourself, what is the worst that could happen? Often, our worst-case scenarios aren't as catastrophic as we imagine. More importantly, we're resilient. We adapt. We figure it out. That's what we've always done. So here's my challenge for you. Instead of seeking certainty, seek courage. Instead of waiting for the perfect plan, take the next best step. Let go of the need to control and trust yourself to handle whatever comes next. I'm going to leave this video running for the next minute. Take this time to journal about this question. Where in my life am I resisting uncertainty, and how can I shift my perspective to embrace it instead? Just sit with it. See what comes up. If this conversation sparked something in you today, I'd love for you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps spread these ideas to more people who might need them. And next week, join me for a guided meditation to help you befriend uncertainty and find peace in the unknown. See you then.